Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Flex and Joe, and I'm in the gym today with the Power Doc working on some deadlift form. So this is Deadlifting 101. First and foremost, a big thank you to him for coming out and taking the time to show me a lot of tips and tricks and working with me on sumo, as that was my request, at the beginning, is that we try some sumo. I thought that maybe that would be better suited for me, or that I might prefer that. And then after doing it for quite a few sets, you go back to doing one set of conventional. I was like, oh, this feels way more natural. It's probably because I've done that so many more years, but the sumo is extremely technical. I have a new appreciation for everybody who does sumo and how well they execute that exercise and move a ton of weight. I mean, good for them. I don't think that's something that I could ever do. It would probably take years and years of practice. But the conventional deadlift just feels a whole lot better for me anyway, so that's what I'm going to stick with. I also need to apologize for the amateur recording. I don't know why I recorded in portrait mode instead of landscape. I just wasn't thinking. I guess I'm getting a little bit of prep brain and just completely spaced it out. So some of the tips that we went over, or some of the things that I learned while deadlifting, is first, that I do not like deadlifting facing that mirror. Facing that mirror was definitely throwing me off. There was one set where I was like, man, I want to roll this bar back and get away from the mirror, because it just was throwing me off. I think from now on, when I deadlift there, as that's the only actual platform to deadlift on, I'm going to turn around and face the wall, which is quite a bit further away, and then I also won't be worried about my reflection. I can just think about properly executing the deadlift. And the Power Doc too did a great job of making me look like a complete sissy, as he's throwing around 585 for a triple with looks like a minimal amount of effort, versus my 405 for a triple where I was like sweating profusely. I think at one point he was trying to talk to me about something to perform, and I'm looking at him and I can feel the sweat running down my face. So it was definitely a pretty grueling deadlift session that went on for an hour and a half, and then I hit back after that, like all my other normal hypertrophy work. So it was a long workout, to say the least. I was pretty fatigued, and as I'm editing this, I am very, very sore, but I definitely learned a lot. Like working on the conventional deadlifts here, switch right from sumo at 405 to conventional at 405, and like he said, that it's a good way to see where my form would break down. I learned a lot about trying to pull myself back against the bar and locking in my lats. And the other thing is that this bar is really stiff, so it doesn't have any give to it, which makes a difference, because that's all just the weight coming right off the floor. It's all at once, which is a lot tougher. Where I've seen the deadlift bars actually flex a whole lot more, and so your body is in a higher position when the weight actually comes off the ground, and you're in a stronger position. So I think that it will help to do deficit deadlifts and snatch grip deadlifts to build that strength off the floor, especially where I'll be working predominantly with this stiff bar. As I don't have access to a powerlifting bar. And he trains at a powerlifting gym, and I'm going to go check it out this week, and I'll have a video for you guys from there. But I'll be predominantly deadlifting in my home gym with this stiff bar. But I know I have a long ways to go, and I can't thank the Power Doc enough for showing me a lot of different tips and tricks. But I know I got to keep my head neutral, and kind of like put my hands in my pockets to tighten my lats, and a lot of different things, and working on the hip hinge. Once the bar hits my knees, I just got to really bring my hips forward. So there's a lot of work left to be done, that's for sure. So like I said, after this, I banged out my whole back workout. I did some pull-ups, and then I also did some leg raises. And I just want to kind of show you guys that at about 10 weeks out, I am getting quite a bit leaner, and I'm getting excited for the show. So things are getting more serious, and things are moving pretty well with the prep. I'm down about 21 pounds already, honestly. It's just crazy in about 12 weeks of prepping. So, and the calories are still really high, and everything's feeling really good. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Please like the video and subscribe. And if you have any comments, hit me up down below.